Okay, looks good. Sound looks right. Looks like we're gonna have to actually log in to get the game to make some game noise so that I can check that sound level, but so far so good. I am like 95% sure we're at the point where we can do the Stone Prisoner DLC, but it's been a little while since we played, so who knows? Maybe our title won't even go with the stream. It happens. But looking looking forward to getting a little bit of Dragon Age time in. Here, Alistair, you have anything to say?
Something on your mind?
Oh, excellent. Um, no, nothing to say. Oh, we're gonna go back and forth between some places. Let's hope that Zevran attacks us because that is who we're gonna romance in this playthrough because I enjoy his smarmy accent and it makes me laugh. So let's get on that. Hey, Ninja, welcome in. Good luck. Like I said, I hope you turn those odds into dust as you find many shiny eggs. Maybe some Dragon Age Origins will give you good luck. Well, people beat the odds all the time. Let's see, anything to chat about,
I
Morgan?
await your command.
Not so much.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very
Ah,
foreign to
I
me.
understand. I
If I wished
understand.
companionship, I ran
I
with the
imagine
wolves
it's
and flew with the
similar to
birds.
Chocobo
If I
breeding.
spoke, 'twas to the trees.
You gotta find the right chocobos, and then you gotta race them to their certain level, and then you gotta get them special food, and there's still a chance you don't get the right color of chocobo chick. So,
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these
yeah,
strange
yeah.
townsfolk from afar.
Similar but
I
different.
happened upon a
Similar in
noblewoman
that,
buying
there's a
carriage,
lot that goes into
adorned
it,
in
and it takes a
sparkling
while,
garments, the likes of which I had
and you still
never
might not
before
get what you
seen.
want. But
I was
different in that the steps
dazzled.
are all different.
This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest
Thank
with
you very much
delight
for the
as I
follow.
sped back to the wilds.
Wow, that's a lot of eggs, Ninja. That's a lot of eggs.
She was not.
That's,
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a
well, I
child
still hope
and
that
had
you
not
get
yet
even
come into
more
my full power,
than
and
that
I
they are
had
shiny this
risked
time.
discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
Oh, yeah, they must be getting on your nerves if you wanna scramble them eggs.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to
But
break me of
yeah,
my
yeah, it can
fascination.
get frustrating when
Beauty
you're
and
when you
love
have
are
RNG
fleeting and
working
have no
against you.
meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here
Yeah,
today, as difficult as they might
it's
have
funny
been.
because I made soft-boiled eggs yesterday.
Perhaps, but they were necessary still. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering
Yeah,
what might have become of the
I
girl with the beautiful golden mirror. but such fantasies have no place
I
in
make
this
mine
reality.
like actual soft boiled where like the yolk is is jammy on the outside and liquid on the inside. So it's you have to be careful if they explode when you bite into them. But I'll get my timer out and I'll like make a big pot of water and I'll put like a ton of eggs in them because I've got the chicken, so I've got plenty of eggs. And then I'll like start taking them out and putting them in the ice bath at different timings so that I get like soft boiled eggs, medium boiled eggs, and then hard boiled eggs. Because I also like to make hard boiled eggs for my sister. She eats them as a snack on her way into work. Okay. I don't really like duck. It's kind of greasy for me. Like for me, it's like mostly dark meat. It's like chicken dark meat for the whole duck instead of just like the thighs. So, not my favorite, but I could see for certain meals, like certain preparations of it would probably be good, but I've never liked it when I've tried it. So, okay. See, I might like it prepared like that because it's a fattier fowl meat. So, it probably fries good like a steak. All right, let's see. We talked to Morgana. Who do we have here? Sten. I don't really feel like talking to Sten right now. We'll talk to Liliana, and then we're gonna... That's not the right button. Which one is it? Oh no, we're gonna have to learn how to use these buttons again. That's alright. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. Um... Current quests. I do believe, yeah, we're gonna go to Sultr's Pass, and I hope Zevran attacks us on the way there. Well, it's a red meat, not a white meat, so it shouldn't be prepared like chicken. Well, no, but the duck I had was, it was at a Japanese restaurant, and it was, I assume, prepared the way they do. Just like it was a duck, like you would have a chicken. Do you know what I mean? The similarities ended there, but I was not a big fan. And I don't know if it was just the way it was prepared or if I just don't like duck. It could be either one. The only way to be sure would be to check. So, we'll see. Oh, I was going to talk to her and then do Sultr's Pass.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair? It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels. Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so
But yeah, I
comfortable
definitely
talking
would
to you,
like to see some
like I could
pictures and
say
let me know
anything
how
and
it
you
turns
wouldn't
out.
judge me.
Ooh. See, I love tacos. There's well, it's gone through a couple of incarnations between being a bar and a pub and, a couple different things, but not far from me there's a very nice, like a nice little establishment. I forget what they're calling it now, but they have some excellent tacos, and I don't know if they still do it because I haven't been there in ages, but They had a Taco Tuesday that was fantastic.
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company. Thank you. I am honored that you feel that way.
This is the Liliana from Inquisition. And she does make a brief appearance in Dragon Age 2. But yes, that is the Liliana. Ah, dog meat. Who am I going to take with me, buddy? Should I take Alistair? I think I'm going to take Alistair and Morgana. Do you think I should take Liliana as our third? Or should I take you? Sten's still not fully equipped yet, I don't think. I still think... No, he looks mostly equipped. Talk to him later.
Yes.
Alistair...
Indeed.
Yeah, I should take Liliana. I need more range. Alright, let's see how we do with this group. In this one, in Origins, she's very naive, Liliana. But we're hoping. Yes! Random encounter. See, I missed this. Because you still go. I mean, I know that's like, it's more open in Inquisition. But you still travel from one zone to another. And the travel between those zones, those open zones, could totally have something like this. You know, I miss this. And I know you don't go far in the second game, but you could totally find...
Trap right ahead. Wipe them out.
Oh, didn't get to her in time. Oh well.
My power is yours.
Why did... Ugh, we'll level up first. Yeah, the combat in Origins is not good. But the combat in Mass Effect 1 is... It's better than this, and it came after this. But it's still not as good as the combat in either 2. Dragon Age 2 or Mass Effect 2. The combat is like one of the few parts of this game that I hate it. And it's funny because I'm playing it on Nightmare. I'm not sure why, but I am. But the combat is just horrible. I mean, I could pause it and use tactician mode and it would work better. Like I would probably fare better in the fights, but I would enjoy them even less. So I don't bother. Champion is a veteran warrior and a confident leader in battle, possessing skilled arms, impressive enough to inspire allies. Champion can also intimidate and demoralize foes. Berserker. I'm not gonna do Templar. I hate the Templars on a personal level. Berserker. The first Berserkers were dwarves. 2 strength, 10 health. That's a nice... I don't know, maybe I'll go with Berserker or Reaver. I mean, the +1 Constitution, that's like throwing your points in the trash. But the Reaver abilities are cool. Demonic spirits teach more than blood magic. Reavers terrorize their enemies, feast upon the souls of their slain opponents to heal their own flesh, and can unleash a blood frenzy that makes them more powerful as they come nearer to their own deaths. I mean, that just sounds cool. I could get the 2 points towards the armor I need if I take this one. But I think I'm going to go with Reaver. Because, I don't know. Fenris here looks like a Reaver to me. One more level and we can wear our armor. Oh no. That's terrible. I am sorry you had that happen. I am so glad you're feeling better. That sucks. What is those? What are those two? This other one. Check that one. Oh, yeah, no. Definitely not. Yeah, I think that'll do. That's
I
right.
am
Because
here.
it's disarm failed because it's not the rogue. I'm so used to playing the rogue so that I could open loot. Yes. I named my main character after Fenris. One, because I hate coming up with names, and it was one of the first names I thought of. And two, because Fenris is one of my favorite characters, my favorite NPCs, because I really do like the Hawks. But Fenris is one of my favorite NPCs in Dragon Age 2. Him and Varric. I mean, don't get me wrong. Fenris is most of the time like a complete ass. He is. He is an asshole. But he's also a very good friend. The first time I played Dragon Age 2, I played as a mage. And for as much as he hates mages
I await your
and
command.
is a real jerk about it sometimes, he always backed my play and he always was on my side. Even if he bitched about it. So sadly this wasn't Zevran. That was the random encounter I wanted. Like, Varric is hands down, favorite NPC that is not the player character. But Fenris is up there. Like, I don't like Anders. I don't, regardless of how you feel about his politics, I don't like him as a person. Awakening Anders, like the Anders from this DLC that goes with this game, that guy's awesome. I like Awakening era Anders, but Dragon Age 2 Anders is he's a bit of a wet blanket, and that gets old. But I've said it before, like, even in, for realsies in real life, being an asshole does not mean you cannot be my friend. It all depends on how we interact. Not everybody else. Oh, I hope I can afford it. Shit. I just remembered. Oh, damn it all. That's not supposed to be there. Ugh. Hold on. Wait, what was that? How did I mess that up? Wait. Fenris. That's the power of blood. Fury activated. Sustain. It's gonna take me forever to figure out what one I'm missing. That one's on top. That one's there. This one. Double strike. What's this one? Yeah, I think it's that one. Assigning them can be so annoying. Felix. No, that's a different Felix. Okay. Alright, buddy. What do you got for me?
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods.
Right.
Now what do I do?
Well, okay. You know the guy I was talking to in camp named Alistair? If certain choices are made, the Grey Warden is Alistair. There is a universe in which the Grey Warden you have to pick between Hawke and them is Alistair. So, it depends on the choices you make. But, no, I totally agree with you. Like, maybe if it's Alistair, you hesitate, but the only way you know who Stroud is, really, at that point, is if you read the comics and the book.
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month.
Part
Allow
of
me
your
to introduce
problem?
myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Excuse me, sorry. Oh, let's see, yes. Merchant, entrepreneur. I am Fenris.
I don't
Ta-da!
normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither.
Did not look out on that
This
one,
trip has
buddy.
been one
Sorry.
miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Oh, I have heard that in the new one that you're gonna run into the Inquisitor, maybe? I'm not sure. I hope your Grey Warden from the first game shows up too. I mean, hell. Let's get all the nostalgia out there. I did do my pre-order. I pre-ordered the regular version. I wasn't sure if I had told you. I was telling Mortal the other night that I pre-ordered it.
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could? Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away. The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
Definitely. That would have been a really difficult choice. I figured you meant player character. I don't think they had it where you could choose between the Warden and Hawk because you would have had to completely create the Warden character to make it your original character. I'm pretty sure your Hawk from 2 could be uploaded into the Keep to be imported to Inquisition for the most part. But I don't remember. And I don't think you could do it with the original Warden. But that would have been... That's how I would have gone with it. But I think your Warden would only be able to be the Inquisition Warden if you didn't disappear after awakening. Well, I'm not sure when exactly you disappeared, though. Because that, I'm pretty sure, was in tertiary media, and I didn't really do that. I didn't really do the comics and stuff.
Just as well. You'll find the golem in a village named Honleith, in the hinterlands. Here, I'll mark it on your map. I've heard it might be dangerous there with all the darkspawn about, but I'll wager that's not an issue for someone like you.
I agree that their
Just
appearance
hold up
not
the
being
rod
able to be
and say,
uploaded
"Do
is
the
a
guard."
huge
That will
downside,
wake
but
the
at
golem up,
least
so I'm told.
your,
I
like,
hope it works.
choices and stuff for 2 could be uploaded. Well, they could be. You could also just choose them all manually, but that is a pain sometimes. It takes an hour. It takes an hour or 2.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Oh, did he just... Oh, alright. I think there's a regular shopkeep here at some point that I can actually buy stuff from. Maybe next time. Because I'm pretty sure that I can come here and buy stuff. Because whatever. This guy's one of the guy has one of those books that gives you a point. Oh yeah, no. I've been saying since Mass Effect Legendary Edition has come out that where is my Dragon Age Legendary Edition? I'm at any point in the past, like, what, 2 years? They could have gotten another $60 off of me just by making a Dragon Age Legendary Edition. I'd have pre-ordered that shit too. Probably would have bought this fancy edition, so they could have got like $80 from me. Seriously, just leaving money on the table. Because as much as I love Dragon Age Origins and as much as I love Mass Effect, there are people that love it way more.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered
Oh, I
our
love
prayers.
this. This
Let's
is
go home with
fantastic.
them and raise the Tyke as our own.
I have to go back to, I have to take this back to, what do you call it? Oh, what the hell. Soldier's Peak. That's it. Jeez. Also... Okay, so that little aside of the baby in the crater here and those people, that was Superman reference. And now that I have my star medal, I'm gonna go make me a sword. Well, I hope I'm gonna go make me a sword. Let's go find out. And I know I just got to the town. I'm gonna check what I have going on inventory wise. If I don't have too much, I'll just... Ooh. Sorry, I'll just keep it on me. $26 out of 100. Probably okay. One more level and I can wear my Blood Dragon plate.
More foul darkspawn.
Take that! Right then.
But yeah, all the games that they're like making remasters for and remakes for, they can put a small team on this and I swear, even just a port and I'd buy it. They wouldn't even have to update Origins. They could just port that shit over. And if I could play all of these on my PlayStation 5, I'd buy it. Oh, yeah. In 2, that fight's really hard if you're a mage. I don't remember what you played, but when you're a mage, that fight is way harder. It's not too bad if you're a warrior. Yeah, as a mage, it's hard. Boo.
So be it. Another corpse for the pile. Get me out of this.
Alistair here.
Yeah, no. I'm doing my best not to die. But I'll tell you what, on Nightmare, the shitty combat is even shittier.
Yes.
Hmm?
No, I don't think so.
Something on your mind?
What is on my mind is the fact that you guys can't tell the difference between me trying to pick up loot or trying to start a conversation. Oh yeah? I'll bet. She's not difficult to piss off. She's not exactly... She might be one of the good guys, but she's not a good person. Put it that way. She is... If she was a D&D character, I would say she was neutral evil.
I'm afraid not.
Can't do that. Sorry. Can't
Boo.
do that.
Key required. Guess we're gonna be keeping our eyes out for that key. Oh, yeah. Depends on what I'm going, like, to play through, whether or not I drink from the well. But, yeah. She gets over that, though.
Dark spawn, straight ahead.
Won't bring it down here.
You'll be done.
Too much. I'm sorry.
As you say. Very well. It
Oof.
will be done.
Damn it.
As you say. Now. True power. Yes.
Really? Alistair? All the way over here? Jeez.
I finished.
I was saying the other day when I was playing this that, oh, I think that's the key to the thing we were talking about. The, thing about this game, like we were saying, that, combat is just balls. It's just terrible. There's no way around that. I'm not gonna pretend that it's not as terrible as it is because I love the game. Like, I'm not gonna pretend. But if you read the codexes and stuff when you're picking it up, you get real into the lore. And I have to say that having gotten into the lore as much as I did playing the first game is why the shortcomings of the second game weren't a deal breaker for me. Because I was already into the lore, so the lore that I was picking up during the second game was enough to keep to keep me interested. Because a lot of the set dressings were the same, and they used a lot of assets. And I mean, it's understandable. They had to crank that game out in 18 months. They cranked out Dragon Age 2 in under 18 months. So, it is what it is, right? But
It looks like a golem, doesn't
it really used to drive me
An actual
crazy that
golem,
all of the
and not a
caves
statue
were
at
the
all.
same
I wonder
in
how it ended
Dragon
up
Age
here of
2
all places.
until I was talking to this one guy. It was one of those things, like I always say, one of the reasons I stream is hoping that someone will jump on and argue with me about the lore in Dragon Age. And me and him were talking about it, and he had this great headcanon. Because Varric is narrating the second game, and he hates caves and being underground, all the caves look the same because when Varric is telling the story, he's like, a hawk took us into another damn cave, and it looked like every other damn cave. And I was like, that is perfect. That makes it so now when I play 2, that's how I look at it, and it doesn't annoy me nearly as much as it used to. Okay, the code word is incorrect. We must keep searching. Oh, I almost missed some loot. Ooh. Yeah, see the crystals that you pick up now? They're like Shale's, weapons and armor. Putting the crystals on Shale give her different resistances and different, what the hell to her attacks. Attributes. There we go. Haha! Attributes. Unfortunately, you're going to have to make multiple runs of Dragon Age 2 in any position. I know. I told you. There's so many choices and so many options. I will tell you this, though. If you make an Elf Inquisitor, I'm going to tell you right now, just when it comes up, use a guide for his war table stuff. Oh no! Did your clan make it? Because I fucked that up the first time and I think I almost cried. I shit canned like 3 or 4 hours worth of gameplay to go back. Yes, Clan Llewellyn. I went back. It didn't matter. I went back however many saves I had to go back to make sure they made it. Yeah. I fucked that up. Alright. I remember there's a puzzle or two down here. And some loot, and so I gotta fight some demons. But that's all I remember. Ooh, how close am I to another level? We've been doing not terrible. We've been kicking some butt. Two bars. Oh, it's gonna take me forever to level. I need 2 more points for strength. I guess I could buy one of the things and redistribute my points. I should do that as soon as I can because I need to get rid of that shortened board skill point they give you at the beginning. Why would it matter? I don't know what you mean. Why would it matter? Because it made me sad. Why it mattered. Made me sad, so I went back and I fixed it. I don't think. Oh, not if you made contact. Alright, you're gonna get. It's not just that. Like, I didn't know you weren't that far into the game. I thought you beat it. I thought you beat Inquisition. But there's... Oh, Inquisition is done? Okay, well no, if you do all of the War Table missions associated with Clan Llewellyn correctly, Clan Llewellyn is fine. But if you pick the wrong one in one of the middle missions for Clan Llewellyn gets wiped out. I accidentally got Clan Llewellyn wiped out. And I was very sad, so I went back and fixed it.
Tell me.
What now?
So, that's all. It does not really have... I mean, I don't know if it'll have an impact on the third game. I'm sure whether or not Clan Llewellyn is there or not will do something in the third game. But... or the fourth game. But for... other than set dressing, it doesn't really change anything. In the third game, Inquisition, doesn't really change anything.
As you say.
Oh, nice! I love Josephine's romance.
Very well.
It's so adorable. Her romance is adorable. Dorian's romance is adorable. Hers is adorable. I don't really like her. What's her name? Like, she gets better. Like, her character growth is good. Oh, why can't I think of her name? She's the one Varric's telling the story to in the second one. The Seeker. Why can't I think of her name? Ah! Yes, Cassandra. Her romance is rather sweet, too. Her romance is rather sweet. Sarah's is hilarious. I love hers. Sarah's is hilarious. Iron Bull's also ridiculous. Also hilarious and also sweet. I'd have to say his is one of my favorites. Colin's is
Just like you
cute,
wanted.
but kind of vanilla. But yeah. The romances were one of the reasons why I did so many playthroughs, besides just all of the different choices you can make in the games to what is different. The romances were really cute. Like, they were added enough to the story to make it give it a little bit of a different flavor every time you played. All the junk in here and the fact that I'm a little bit shiny at the moment, it's like, oh, is that something shiny over there? No, it's me. Me. It's a downside for you because the story changes every game? Well, the overarching story doesn't change. But I like that it can be different, a little different every time.
Even more Darkspawn.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I want that to stay.
Let's have at it!
It will be done. As you say.
Too easy.
On it. Off I go.
I need healing soon. Could someone please stop the bleeding? Yes,
Why are you not?
I'm
No.
wanted. I can't go on like this.
Of course.
Yeah, I know. Well, I couldn't help that one. I wasn't exactly standing in stupid so much as that guy cast a hex on me that surrounded me in stupid, and had I moved, the stupid would have moved with me. So I didn't even bother to try to get out of it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. The combat is terrible. Actually, if you play it on easy, like they practically fight the fights themselves. So, you if you played it on easy, like if you played Origins on easy, you could get through it and you would really enjoy the lore. So I think you could handle it. Um you wouldn't like the combat even on easy. It would be an annoying thing that you had to do every once in a while, but for the most part you'd breeze right through it, so it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, I have it on Nightmare. So the combat's janky to begin with, but it's it's much harder on the hardest difficulty. if, if that, weren't obvious.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
Oh yeah. I'm like, I don't know, at least 2 expansions behind on ESO. I don't think I'm going back. I still have my stuff, but yeah, I don't know.
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here?
Yeah,
If you don't mind me asking.
it was just too, I don't know, I was bored. I couldn't get into it anymore. I don't know really for sure. I mean, the whole thing about them saying they weren't even going to bother to try to fix the menu problem they had until their expansion was out. I mean, that was just like the straw that broke the camel's back kind of thing. I was already bored of the game by that point, and the new expansions weren't fixing that.
A control rod? Do you mean the one for Shale? That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance! My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now. My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first.
Of course you need my help first. Everybody always needs my help first.
But my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you? You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Yeah. Wonder how am I doing on loot? 41 out of 100, that's not bad. 3 bars, meh.
Down you go!
You should run like that. I'll try to be merciful. Yes, as you say. Yes.
That's Wilhelm's journal.
Let us go.
What's next?
Oh, good. Injuries. Injury kits. I got stuck on a fight yesterday, so I've been trying to remember to save between all the fights. Oh, yeah, this puzzle. Ah.
You've never climbed a tree. Don't cats like to be in trees?
Oh, shit.
Oh, look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people. Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Oh, really?
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how. I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger. Oh, did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever. That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong? But I do like this one.
I like you too, Kitty.
But if it means escaping this prison, I am willing to leave on my own. I agree to your terms. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting. Kitty is going to be free. I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
I am pretty sure I'm gonna have to kill that cat. Hey, Immortal! How's it going? Trying to remember. Get it to go over here. Alright.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
And it does set me on fire. Fantastic. Like I needed that.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty. Kitty
Nope,
says Grandpa
you go back.
Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful? Kitty is my best friend. I was thinking about the sun, silly. Tell me a story. Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils. I like it when Kitty sings to me.
It would move the one I wanted it to move all the time. I think we'd be a little bit further ahead here.
Isn't that awful? I like it when Kitty sings to me. Tell me a story. Tell me a story.
I await your command.
Really? Huzzah! Yeah, she drank a Dr. Demon's potion.
Feel the magic fading.
Yeah, and it is practically
I had
anti-ethel
forgotten how
in
it
that
feels
cat.
not to be caged.
Thanks for grabbing
What's
that
happening?
A wonderful
that shout
thing,
out for
my dear,
me.
for both of us.
Much appreciated. Alright. Oh, before the cat gets carried away, before I forget. Damn it. Why didn't it work? Did I spell it wrong? Well, damn. Ah, damn it. Alright, see, this is why being dyslexic sucks. That'd be funny. Huzzah! That's why I prefer to be able to do it on my phone. See, when I can do that on my phone, when I've got like the first 3 or 4 letters in, if it's something I do more than once, my phone was like, "Is this what you're trying to type?" And I'm like, "Yes, go ahead, put that in there."
I have changed my mind.
Oh, yeah?
I like the girl. I do not think I will find another.
See, I knew I
like
was going to have to fight the demon anyway.
So I get to
I
go with
always
you after
see.
all?
This is how you know that it's an evil demon and not a spirit. See, if it was a spirit, it would be like, "Oh yeah, sure. No, I don't want to. You know, I don't want to die here, but I don't want to possess anybody either. I'll just stay in the cat. I would just appreciate being free," and then they'd be on their way. But no, this one's like, "Nope, I'm gonna possess the little girl," and then then you know they're just the bad guy.
Ugh, I will take her anyhow. She is mine.
Kitty, you're scaring me. I won't let you inside me. I won't.
This is actually, when you find that item, I believe there's one in 2 and one in Inquisition. And when you find the item, Kitty's collar, this is what it's referring to.
Yes. As you say. Tear them apart. It will be done. Of course. You will pay for that.
And you, why are you standing so close to this bullshit?
As you wish.
You are a ranged character.
Yes.
You should be at range.
Another thing.
I am hurt. I need healing.
Something I can help with?
Can help with staying out of the way. But I love a good puzzle. Yeah. It could have. Let's see. That didn't take too long to solve. Oh. Dang.
It will be done. Of course.
Yes.
Wow. That's a lot of eggs. That is a lot of eggs to hatch. I wish you luck on the shiny hunt.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han, if you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Oh, if only that level was for me. Couple more points. I just need one more level. One more level and I can wear my fancy, fancy armor. And here's something for you, Ninja. This is the village that Cullen is from. Yeah, bad pedal.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical. It thinks these crystals are simply for show, I see. Huh. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead? Some got away, then. How unfortunate. Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 20 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace. Perhaps I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must. I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something. And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken? I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me? May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful? It refers to the Darkspawn, the very creatures that destroyed this village. The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true, though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Well, no, Cullen is not very likable, is he? Especially not after you get a deal with him in the second game, but the stuff that happens to him in the first game, most of the shit he does, the shitty parts of his personality, are a trauma response to what happens to him in the first game. So, it's not excusable, but we give him the benefit of the doubt a little bit. Oh, okay. The Golem, Shale, is not a likable character. Actually, I would say that even when you find out Shale's backstory, and you feel a little bit bad for Shale, it does not make up for how Shale behaves. So, you are not alone in that you do not like Shale. Shale is not very likable. But, seeing as that we're playing on Nightmare, I think the Stone Golem is a good person to have in the party.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large. Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about, then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way. This should be interesting. Oh, blast it.
Just for now. Let's see. Oh, Alistair, you'll get over it.
Oh?
Alright. Let's see. Spirit resistance. What else do I have? Large. Yeah. Sorry. Large fire crystal is fire resistance. Nature resistance. Actually, I think I'll leave it spirit resistance for now. Chipped. That's 10. Ah, I want flawed. Yeah. Flawed is better than chipped. Alright, so fire. We get hit with fire a lot, so we'll go with fire. And 10 nature damage. Bolt damage, fire damage. Fire damage is really good. So we'll do fire and fire for now. Fenris. Harvest Festival ring. Alright. Let's put that. And it counts. There we go. Alright. Yeah, the one I've got still better. Oh, she can finally use this one? Hell yeah. You still can't use that yet. Yeah, the golem is no good. I like Cullen in the third game. I do not like Cullen in the second game. And then Cullen in the first game just makes you sad. So we're not going to talk about that. So are you going to do, in order, a couple more playthroughs of 2 and Inquisition? Like, are you going to play 2 next? Or are you going to just do, like, another Inquisition? And then maybe a couple of 2s later?
The task is finished.
Oh. Let's see about the cheese knife here. It is a what? A dagger? It is a dagger. Alright. I want to see her with some lightning damage. I'm gonna do Cheryl with some lightning damage there. Alright. Oh, you know what? I should have checked. Do I have any gifts for
Lovely.
Cheryl? Nice. Male or female?
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Nice. Okay. Diplomatic Hawk can be a good run. I prefer Purple Hawk myself, but that's, you can only do so many runs with Sarcastic Hawk. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
What can I do for you, Warden? Certainly. Warden?
Found this strange metal.
This is star metal.
It is
If you give
indeed.
this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
I would like a two-handed sword.
And so it shall be. It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
Now, let's see. Nope, wrong button. That's the thing of beauty, right? Look at that. 3 slots. The stoic blacksmith, Mikhail Dryden, crafted this peerless weapon out of a metal that fell from the heavens. The world has possibly never seen its like or ever will again. Gorgeous. Let's see. We are gonna go and talk to Sandal. Oh, wait, I wanted to put the... You know what? No, I'm gonna give that armor to Zevran. Might give him that bow, too. Let's go to camp.
Enchantment?
Oh, certainly, I can do that for you. Just come with me.
I want to see if he's got any, Helmahanaleth is nice. Actually, what? Fire, I've got lightning, I picked up. Spirit lightning. What's the hail rune do? That's not a weapon rune. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we'll take that. Take that. Alright. Now, I need something to say about.
Enchantment?
Enchantment, my dude. Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Alright. Again. It's not the right button. Okay. Nice. Now we look the part. Alright, we're gonna put That other two-handed weapon on Sten. Shale can't wear that kind of stuff. Liliana. It's fine. Morgan. It's fine. Alistair. Not wear that belt. Okay. Alright. Oh, no, you know what? Herbert is perfect.
Very
That is the
nice.
perfect
Very
name for
nice
Shale's pet
indeed.
rock.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Oh, wait, I wanted to do other. Liliana.
Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you.
You have my thanks.
I'm to keep...
Why, thank you so much.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you. That...
You have my thanks.
I mean, I could talk to them, but meh. Molnir? Yeah. I need to go and put stuff that nobody is wearing. Well, actually, Alistair, Morgan. Actually, let's see how Shale does as our warrior.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that'll give me a couple of fights. We'll do this one. Come on. Come on. Damn. What do I gotta do to get Zevran to ambush us? Seriously. Depending on how long this takes, though, it might be our last thing for the night. No matter what you pick, you can't intervene before that.
Enemies
So.
ahead! Very well. I knew we could not lose. Yes. Very well. Cross me and you shall pay! Of course.
Yes, run! Run in fear!
We may end up going full warriors and rogues sometimes.
Smaller digits first.
Shale's doing good so far.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is. It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
The shell does get a little better. But it's still not great. Oh, Elric. He would have told them the truth about what happened at Ostagar.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some dark spawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter. You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar. I know. Even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Cailan, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens. The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there. The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters.
Picking up his arms and armor for Alistair is good.
And if you happen to find Cailan's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Maybe we'll do Return to Ostagar next time. This is close and won't start me on a new thing. We've got like a couple minutes left before I start wrapping it up anyway. I'm just hoping to trigger the random encounter where Zevran attacks. But alright, we're going to try going to Soldier's Peak. And then we're going to Finish off on that. Yeah, make sure to get the tadpole. That's pretty funny. Alright. We'll save here. It's a good spot. Thanks for joining me, everybody. We will definitely get back to some more Dragon Age Origins. I will catch up with you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out. Good night. And stay safe and well.